Crazy old man here, sending another video tip. This time it's about how to choose the right spice for your food.
Oh my, there's so many. Why don't we just buy a packet?
Hush your mouth. That ain't right. Let me show you how to do it. You're gonna thank me. That is, if you can smell. You having confidence issue on how to season your stuff? Well, I'm gonna make you a superstar. Believe it or not, your senses are far more in tune than you give them credit for. So all you gotta do is an interesting trick. I've taught all my kids this, well, almost all of them, and some of them still use it. And this is what it is. Okay, pick a food. Like we're gonna make some beef. Okay, so think beef. Grab a spice. Think beef. Close your eyes. Hey, that would go good with beef. It smells like it would go good with beef. Okay, well, does that really work? Let's find out. Think chicken. No. Well, what if I just smell it? No, now it just smells like spice. Okay, it smells like spice. So you gotta actually trick your brain thinking, how am I going to apply this? So if you have a spice and you're not sure, because it's an old mixture and you mix it all together and you're like, what would I use this on? I don't remember. Just go through that. Pterodactyl? Oh yeah, it would go good with pterodactyl. Rabbit? Poor little bunny. No, don't use it on the bunny. Okay, so anyway, you go through and you pick up another one and do the same thing. Oh yeah, that would go good. And you get up a mixture of your different spices. Ground sage. Would that smell good? Would that go good on my food? Yeah, I think we'll use that on that. But you got to think of the meat that you're going to put it on, or the sauce you're going to put it in, or let's say you add a bunch of spices together. Let's do that. Okay, so you grab yourself a bowl and you put some in there. Chili powder. Yeah. Oh, okay. And you mix it all in. That was a little erratic. And then you smell it. Oh, that would go good, but it seems to be missing something. Here's what's interesting. You use the same technique. You go over and you find something and you smell the two items, one next to each other. You pick up your mixture. I know there's nothing really in it. I simulated. It's a simulation. And then you, would this go good with that? No, that's horrible. Oh, suddenly I've changed my mind. Let's put some in. Blah, 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 blah. Oh, I used too much. Okay. You use the same thing. It's self-correcting. You just add some more of this and add some more of that. Now, here's what's interesting. Some spices are kind of like a neutralizer. If you put in something that was a little bit too much, it brings out the Italian in your Irish. I don't know if that's possible. Anyway, you put in the neutralizer. Well, how do you know which one's the neutralizer? Well, you smell it and it's like I can't really tell. Well, guess what? It's probably a neutralizer. Add some of that. And if you're afraid you might ruin it, just take some out of that one bowl and put it in another bowl. And then add the neutralizer to that and check and go, hey, that was a neutralizer. I feel safe now. And then you add it to that. Now the real test will be when it comes time to use it. But your nose is going to be honest with you, unless, of course, you either hung out with skunks, and you're like, spray me, and you've lost your sense of smell, then you can't really trust your nose. You're going to have to get an assistant to check for you. But you could teach them the same process. Now, I've taught this to my kids, and some of them that still use it teach others. And the others use it, and it works. And you can use it too. And so therefore you can say, the spice is right. But then you come up with another new problem. You say, hey, crazy old man, I tried all your stuff and I put all this stuff in and it seemed like it's going to be good, but I put too much different kinds of peppers in it. It's so hot, I can't eat it. My wife likes it and I like the flavor, but I cry every time I eat it because it's so painful. Well, guess what? I have some hope for you. This is all you got to do. It's a neat little trick. Okay? Well, let me help you out. This is a hack for I made my spicy chili so hot, the fire department won't even touch it. Okay, so what do you do with a sauce that you made too hot? You just grab Mr. Potato Head, your friendly little potato, not the toy. Don't you do that to that poor little fella. Grab an actual potato, clean it all up, skin it all off. You could cut it into cubes or put it in there whole. Throw it in there. Cook your sauce back down. Add a little bit of water if you want. And cook it back down until that potato's soft. You know what that potato just did? It absorbed all that acid. Not all of it. It's still going to be wonderful. When you pull that potato out, what do I do with the potato? Well, that significant other that likes the hot stuff? Give them a potato. It's absorbed all that heat and it absorbed all the flavor and everything. It's going to be a tasty little potato. It's a side treat. And now the fire department will come and rescue you from your pitiful chili. They like chili.